Hi, hello, it's Leilani from the Bible in 1 Year. I am excited to be sharing with you what I read in 2 Kings 20. Now, this chapter really excited me because there were so many golden nuggets. And yes, that is a term that I was not aware you can use, but it describes that there is a lot of exciting things that you can capture. So there was exciting things that I could capture out of this chapter. And it kicks off with King Hezekiah that became very ill. Now, he was one of the best kings of Judah because he was obedient and he followed God, but he became ill to the point of death. And then the prophet Isaiah came to him and he said, well, King Hezekiah, put your house in order because shortly you will die. Now, I think I would react exactly the same as Hezekiah reacted, and maybe a little bit more full of panic. But he wept and he prayed. And in verse 3, he said, remember me, Lord, how I have walked before you faithfully and with wholehearted devotion and have done what is good in your eyes. Remember me. And he pleaded before the Lord. But in verse 4, it's when it became so exciting because before Isaiah had left the middle court, the word of the Lord came to him. Go back and tell Hezekiah, the ruler of my people, this is what the Lord, the God of your father says. I have heard your prayer and I have seen your tears. I will heal you. And it made me feel the heart of God, because God hears the cry of the broken. He turned his ear towards Hezekiah. He associates with us. He has compassion towards us. And I just felt the heart of God. And as he spoke through his prophet Isaiah, he said, Hezekiah, I will add 15 more years to your life. And then Hezekiah just asked for a sign. Said, Lord, what will the sign be that you will add 15 years to my life? And Isaiah said, well, you have a choice. Make the sun go forward 10 times or backward 10 times. And he chose to go backwards 10 times because he said, for it is a simple matter for the shadow to go forward 10 times. He asked for confirmation. He didn't ask a sign because he questioned the Lord. He asked confirmation. And I understand that because he just heard that he will die, and then a few moments later he heard that 15 years will be added to his life. I would also want that confirmation, not because I'm doubtful, but this seems too good to be true. And this is the bottom line, that God listens when we speak. So do not lose courage when you might feel that God is not hearing you. 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 17 tells us to pray continually. And I just want to encourage you that God hears your cry. And whatever you want to tell God, speak to him. I know that he is longing to hear your voice today.